Into the offense. Ricky Pierce with 5 to shoot.
Maxwell hurt that left wrist.
Kemp with only 3. Excuse me here. McKee on the drive. Tried to hit Kemp with a pass. Here comes Kenny Smith.
That was a beautiful pass. Kemp playing with his hands below his waist.
Rebound Ori. Will be okay for the youngster from Alabama.
They keep switching. Both teams switch on ball crosses.
Leading steals for a center in the NBA. Hakeem Olajuwon gets his first of the night.
That is not a travel.
Look at the one-touch pass. Excellent job, Eddie Johnson finding Shawn Kemp.
And a terrific rebounder.
Kemp's turnaround jumper is tipped up and missed by McKee. Shawn Kemp only 1 for 5, and you see he's being played by Hakeem Olajuwon. That's a switch that they made at the beginning of this ball game. Thorpe is on Perkins.
And then also the shot blocking.
Payton with the penetration. Again, nothing will fall for Seattle. You go in the quarter. Derek McKee. Kemp got inside on the block and didn't take the shot. Spins inside. Blocked by Olajuwon, but they're going to call it goaltending. Credit the basket to Shawn Kemp. He's now only 2 for 7 tonight.
That was not an easy score. I mean, he really had to work for this. Now just keep an eye on it. They almost get it. Now here he is. Hakeem could have had the foul, and you also could have had right there with a push-off.
You've seen over your coaching career when a guy's in a slump, if he gets a couple of shots inside, gets him to fall, it can bring him right out.
Oh, right. He's playing with a lot of enthusiasm. And what it does is it gives him the energy to get going on the boards, which he has not been doing in this series.
Olajuwon with a tremendous play, knocking the ball off the body of Shawn Kemp. The crowd appreciative of Olajuwon, who, by the way, was recognized as the NBA Defensive Player of the Year just prior to tonight's tip-off.
Hakeem, not everyone likes to play defense. I accept this with gratitude, and I am very happy and proud to win this award. Kind of nice.
McKee. His jump hook won't fall.
Loose ball on Kemp over the back.
And that will be number 4 on Shawn Kemp.
Now just watch this. See, Ricky Pierce and Eddie Johnson, their 2 mainstays, are struggling tonight. Hakeem with the great out. And here it is. 3-on-1. Now you're going to see this. Keep an eye to the left of your screen. There's the push and the bump, putting Hakeem underneath. Well, Kemp is just frustrated.
Rockets on another run, this time 9-0. It's a 21-point Houston lead.
To get his game together.
Oh, Olajuwon!
Herrera and Bullard and then Garland have been able to make a contribution.
They had not been.
With the way he's developed.
He didn't play Kemp too well there, as Kemp had position on him. 6, he takes it down in there. It's a tough play for him. There's Kemp taking that rebound away from Thorpe, laying it back up in there, and Kemp now has 12 points. Olajuwon, who is leading this team. Most of the starters sitting on the bench now. And we're going to talk to Hakeem, by the way, after this game is over. Named Defensive Player of the Year in the NBA. Got his award from David Stern, the commissioner, just prior to tonight's game. Olajuwon, 22 points, 10 rebounds, 11 from 18 from the field, and just a routine with 4 blocks I'll toss in. And after accepting the NBA Defensive Player of the Year award, Hakeem Olajuwon comes out and gets 4 blocks tonight. First of all, Hakeem, congratulations on the Defensive Player of the Year award. What does that mean to you that you get the award for playing defense?
Well, that's a very big honor. You know, defense is the big part of the game, and I take pride in defense, so it's a very big honor for me.
How about the turnaround of your team? You're down 0-2 to Seattle. You come here at home and have playing a very difficult team. You had difficulty in the regular season with Seattle. Here at home, they beat you pretty badly in one of the games. What turned things around to have you play so well here tonight?
Well, the 2 games we lost in Seattle, we know we played good enough to win. So when we came back home, we were playing with confidence, and we know with the home crowd, with the crowd and the home court advantage, I think we can do it.
Hakeem, we were talking to your coach, Rudy Tomjanovich, today about your leadership, about the advances you've made in your game, your passing, your ability to do different things. But he said also he had a sense that you're a man who's at peace with himself, that you feel good about yourself. Tell us about how you are personally and how you felt during this year. Is that true? Is this statement true about that?
That is true. You know, when you have a total picture of what everything is all about, so you can put everything in perspective. So I enjoy the game. I'm at peace, especially with my religion. So that makes everything so easy, and I know how to put everything in perspective.
Now, what about the extension to the contract? It was a big issue at the end of last season. Once you signed it, you've put in a magnificent season. You should be one of the heavy favorites here to win the overall MVP award. But what does the contract do for you other than make you a multi-zillionaire? Okay, yeah.
You know, contract is that's just a security where I just want to maximize my talent. You know, that's a business. But the game itself, championship, is very important. And now that the team is coming together, we know what's so important, the team glory instead of individual. So now that has been a difference this season. We're playing more as a team than ever before.
Hakeem, we're going to take a look at a replay of one of your 4 blocked shots in this ball game. Is there a key, something you think about in terms of blocking shots? Bill Russell had some things that were keys to him during his great career. What do you think about in terms of that part of your game?
Well, it's something that's just natural, the timing, and it's the anticipation, just going for it.
Well, you know, I thought, Hakeem, in Seattle, the 2 games, I honestly thought it was 1 against 5. You were actually playing 5 guys defensively. What was the big difference from the team aspect this evening over what you got for the 4 quarters in Seattle?
Well, you know, we have to get all this stuff involved in the game. You know, when all this involved in the game makes so much easier for everybody. And also Maxwell and Kenny Smith, they did a fantastic job penetrating, finding the open man. That's what we have to do.
Well, congratulations, my man. You had a wonderful night, really led the ball club, and you're going to tell Lotus Stark. Maybe we get him on.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
You get your Defensive Player of the Year award, and now your reward now is to get to come back and do this again tomorrow night.
Thank you so much.
Okay. Thank you. And let's go to Ernie Johnson.